Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach Seth here. So today we're going to talk about a workout that you guys can do at home or pretty much anywhere. And it's not just any type of workout. I wanted to have like a specific target of what we're trying to do here. Most of the home workouts that you see are good workouts, but they don't really have like a specific goal what you're trying to do. So I really wanted the main focus of this upper body workout to be strength. So for in-home workouts, obviously you can do things like push-ups, but a lot of times some people can do like 40 to 50 reps all at once, and that's going to be a great workout, but you're not really building maximum strength there because the reps are just too high. So we kind of have to be creative and figuring out ways to add extra resistance to bring those reps down but still get the challenge. We want to try to hit failure around 10 to 12 reps, or at least pretty close to it. So in this video I'll show you a few different exercises that's going to help with that strength gain, and you can do this pretty much anywhere. I only use 2 items for a couple of these exercises, not all of them, so they're not completely necessary, but it's just a couple different types of resistance bands. One is just a straight band, and the other one has handles on it. It's just a couple different things that you can do with those exercises. But if you don't have those, don't sweat it, because most of these exercises just require your body weight. But these bands are probably only like $10 to $15 on Amazon. If you're interested in these, I will put a link in the description. Real quick, before we get into this workout, if you're interested in a free 10-week conditioning program, make sure to click that link down below. It's just gonna ask for your email. It will send it directly to your email, and then you can just download it from there. It's completely free, so if you're interested, make sure to check that out. All right, let's get into this workout. Alright guys, so we're starting off with push-ups, and we're just using that straight band, and I just wrap it around, kind of just let it go up my arms a little bit. I started off doing it with just wrapping it around my hands, and that kind of just put a little bit too much pressure on the wrist there, but so I just let it go up my arm slightly there, and it seemed to take care of the problem. But yeah, this just adds a little bit more resistance to the actual push-up. Adds pretty good, but if it's still not challenging enough, you can just do a decline push-up and just elevate your feet and do it that way, and that's going to be a pretty good push-up there. And the next one we're going to go into is just some curls, and we're going to use that handle grip band. And I know this one isn't really a big strength exercise, but I really want to just attack every muscle group with this workout, so this is a good one to add. Just make sure that you have good form with these. Notice I'm keeping my elbows just slightly forward, but I got full extension on that, so just make sure you have good form with these. The next one, we're going to go into a back exercise here, and I know it looks like I'm doing a crunch here, but I'm really just focusing on driving my elbows back, and you're really going to feel this one in the upper back and kind of around the shoulder blade areas. So yeah, just go up, just really focus on driving those elbows back, and just going down slow. This one kind of feels awkward at first, but you kind of just have to get used to it, and just keep working on it, just keep practicing it. It just takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of time, so just keep working on that one. This next one we're going to go into is a shoulder exercise. So this one's kind of hard to describe the form here, but it's basically just a bad form push-up. You want to keep the hips up high as you press, and you just pressing your body going backwards, and this is going to put a lot more pressure on the shoulders, and that's what we're targeting in this one. It's kind of challenging once you do it the right way. Just make sure you're super careful with all of these. The next one we're going to go into is a bodyweight skull crusher. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this one. I'm doing this one on my knees, and I have my hips kind of back, and I do that just so you can get a little bit more range of motion. If you have a straight back and your hips are kind of level, the range of motion is kind of limited, so that's why I do that. This one just isn't challenging enough. You can go ahead and do it on your feet there. That one was a little bit more challenging for me, so that's why I kind of done it on a modified way. This next one we'll get into is just targeting that chest a little bit. This is just twisting push-ups, and I'm really not twisting enough. You probably want to rotate the hips just slightly more, and you really got to focus on squeezing that chest. The idea is just to get more range of motion through the chest, and you don't really get enough range, enough extension with the chest with doing a normal push-up. So the idea of the twisting push-up is just to get more range of motion through the chest. And so we're just going into some lateral raises with this next one using that handle band. And this is just some straight up lateral raises. It's going to attack the medium deltoid right in the center of the deltoid. That's kind of hard to get, especially with just your body weight. That's why I added some bands with these. So really focusing on the squeeze at the top. You don't want to just blow through these. You're going to get much more out of it by going slower and kind of just squeezing at the end points. And this next one is just going to be a different version of lateral raises. I'm on my knees so I can go up higher with the bands. And this is just a different angle attacking that medium deltoid. And this way I can start with my arms level with the floor and then go up from there. And once again, going nice and slow, squeezing at each point. And for this one, we're going to do a classic Superman. So you may have done these before, but this is one of the better body weight back exercises there is. So for this one, it's pretty clear you want your hands up and your feet up, and you're just going to hold it for a good amount of time. I think I did it around 30 seconds or so. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you got value out of this video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to get more videos just like this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.